Welcome back. The Scruffy, the Wompiest, the Rattiest, the Cantina. It's dimly lit. I have a really old, questionable drink, an ice cube with possibly some Womp Rat tail bits in it. Step into my office. There's a blaster on the table, three handsome gentlemen sitting around a table, and myself. And today I'm joined with Chris, Ruben, and Steve to discuss A Lawless Time. How's it going, guys?
Howdy.
What's up?
Hey, y'all.
And
Yeah, this is
go ahead, Steve.
I was gonna say this is truly a lawless time that we are living in. I'm so excited. This set is so hype.
Yeah, everything about this set I love. Twin Sons, so much fun. I just love it. But yeah, and the cards are gorgeous. The weekly promo pack cards are phenomenal. They've really stepped up the game with the weekly promo packs officially for this set.
Did you guys get to check out the Nexus stream at all? The event that they had in London?
I have not.
I did not
I
get
also
to
did
catch
not.
the live stream, but I watched their top eight discussion about it afterwards, and that was pretty interesting what I got to see from that. Interesting to see how things are shifting after the can't talk. Can't think apparently either. After the rotation.
Rotation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the word I was looking for, the rotation.
I got you.
I
So
was I watched a good amount of it, and I was really surprised about the leaders that the decks that were coming out. Like Vel is a leader that I've like really been grinding, and Vel Red was the talk of the town. Like nobody was playing Vel Green or Vel Blue, Vel Yellow, which was the two that I was kind of going back and forth on. They were playing Vel Red, and it was really aggressive, and it was um, turns out that the Skeen guy being able to like enter and when he attacks defeat a credit, that's pretty good. And then just aggressive negotiations, who knew, is a good card. Um, and then Tobias Beckett just taking the whole thing, like just nuts. I know Baton is like a
Wait,
really
that's
good player,
actually
but
kind of relevant because that's interesting that Tobias Beckett. I want to spin that back for 1 second because if you remember back in, he was a DJ was a Legends of the Force. No, he was a Secrets of Power. He was the first guy to not have a heroism or a villainy tag, and there wasn't a deep enough card pool for that. But you're saying there is a deep enough for Tobias is green blue, right?
he's yellow blue,
Yellow blue,
and they
excuse
play him
me.
with red. And it's basically like a kind of like a combo deck in a way where you're looking to just have a huge flip turn on turn 4 where you have 5 resources, and up until that point maybe you've given 1 or 2 units away, and you're able to just deploy him, kill those 2 units, draw 2 cards, get 2 credits. You've already gotten a couple of credits from giving this stuff away, so you're up to like 8 or 9 credits. You dump like 2 of the sudden velocities on him, and then you aggressive negotiations for like 15 or something stupid like that. So it's kind of like a fun, and it's got a lot of really cool interactions. Like you can use stolen ATLer, you can actually give it away, kill it, and then you get it back. Or um, if it does get killed and they get it, you can Rio Durant to flicker it back onto your side with a shield on it. So there's like a lot of like really fun interactions. The deck is really cool. Whether or not it's like a contender or not, I don't know if it's like S tier. I think people just weren't ready for it. That's what it looked like.
How many total people were in the event?
I don't know.
I thought I heard, I think it was Thork who was talking about an event. I'm not sure if it was this one, but I think it was like 26 people. I'm not sure if this was 26 people. It could be more. I don't know. But one of the things he was talking about was just the sample size. So it looks like it could be, if you have
Yeah.
26 people in it. I'm not sure how many were in here. We can check, but if there's 26 people and top 8 was this and Tobias wins it, it's a small sample size, right? But if
Oh
there was
yeah.
like a lot more, like 50, 100 people or whatnot, or 60, it'll be definitely, people take what they see in major events, like, oh, okay, we're gonna use these same decks or same leaders and try it out, and then it might just get crushed by a meta that has way more different options. And so I'm really curious to see how that would look with the sample size. But I'm a huge fan of Tobias. Like I said, I have him as my new Twin Sons leader with the new Boba Fett. So I'm having a lot of fun with that interaction. I'll give you
And
because my Twin Sons deck is like a Underworld Bounty Hunter deck, and
That's fun.
I just do that with Tobias. I'm like, oh, here, you get all these guys, and I'll defeat them. I'll take them. I'll get the, like you were saying, I'll get the cards and the credits, and then I'll drop something huge down on real early in the game. Just like, oh, how do we deal with that? And it's a lot of fun, but it's definitely one of the things like, why are you giving me a unit? Oh, now I know why.
shout out to our boy Wade, Steve the Pigeon. He attended the event with the Nordic Takedown guys. So that was pretty cool.
And happy birthday to Wade.
Yes.
Happy Life Day, Wade.
You're planning a PQ, right?
I am. I don't know how many of us are going, but there's one in Falls Church. It's gonna be it's going to be at Victory Comics, and it's filling up really quickly. It's already got 63 out of 80 people signed up. It's going to be May 16th. So if anybody's going to that, I'll see you there. Any of y'all think you might go?
May 16th. I gotta check my schedule.
Yeah, I'm currently on a hiatus. I really haven't been playing a lot lately, and I actually haven't even opened a single pack of LoL this time. I'm rubbed a little bit wrong about a couple things that have been going on lately. With the game and with FFG itself, not with our community at all. But I don't know where I will be in a few months regarding this game.
We'll
Hot
save
take.
your soul.
I know it's a hot take. Well, actually, it's a hot take locally. It is not a hot take nationwide.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We're just gonna have to hit him with the peer
No,
pressure.
I love Twin Sons. I'll never walk away from that. I'm talking about Premiere specifically.
What speaking of Premiere, I know Ruben probably going to have Super Laser Blast, the new one, in it. But do you guys have like an idea of what you want to play this upcoming season?
Yes, I am going to. I tried. What was it? 2 weeks ago, I ran an Aura Sing blue list, red, blue and red, with some control aspects on it. But I realized something as I was playing it, that it's just too slow with that version. So, um, I think me and Chris went 1-1, and then we just did a roll off to see who won, and he took it down, epic roll. And I did this thing. I think I did the same thing with Derek in that event. So I was like, okay, I don't want to do that, but I also know that the cards aren't as strong right now from the control side of it. So I switched over to Vader, uh, new Vader blue, a new Vader blue base, and I really liked it. I liked it that when I did flip, I was going to be swinging and probably doing lethal damage with, sudden ferocity and so forth. But I was playing a force list with it. I'm going to tweak it a little bit, some more to make it a little bit faster. But I think that's going to be what I'm going to be sticking with, just to see for. I got to keep folks honest around locally to make sure that control's got to be somewhere in there, even if it's slow. I just got to let people know that it's going to be around there. But
Have you
yeah, so that's what I'm maybe working on, is a control list. It might be Vader, it could be someone else, but I'm definitely leaning towards control still.
have you guys seen how much aggressive negotiations is going for right now? Because I was getting rid of a bunch of
No.
bulk. Yeah, it's $5 a piece right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's insane.
for an uncommon. It's the most expensive uncommon other than Force Throw we've ever seen. During
What
the
about you,
Force Throw
Chris?
hype.
What you
I have been playing and adjusting the new Leia leader. I am enjoying her just because when she flips on turn 5, you can just you can either have her bulk up into this giant unit, or depending on you just put different units into your deck and you can bulk them up into a giant unit that can be a monster. Like when you have axe woves, I mean, it's possible that on turn 5 you can be swinging in for 13 damage
So
if you
annoying card.
uh-huh. If you have that, built up right, or the new Chewbacca, you can start swinging in with that and build that into a monster and just keep killing all the units and keep control of the board. So it's just it could be a pretty crazy and annoying deck. Just trying to balance it out right. Yeah, the way I had it initially, it was very like I'm swinging hard in the beginning, but if it takes too long, then I would just, falter. So I'm trying to balance it out right.
nice? Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be Lando Vigilance for myself. I was on Vel for a really long time. Vel is a lot of fun, but it's almost like a headache every time you play, because like you don't want to give your opponent too much of an edge, but you're trying to push for damage, and it just gets a little. And if you play against somebody who really knows what they're doing, it can be like an absolute nightmare where you just don't even want to use your leader. But I've been really liking Lando Blue, um, just for kind of like the same kind of play patterns. Like you just get to play these really huge, massive units like Bo-Katan and the new 9/7 Sentinel in space, um, and you get to kind of play like a control deck kind of sort of thing where you're almost like ramping a little bit, kind of like how I used to do with Kira and resupply. Like I get to ramp a little bit with Lando's ability, and then get to play a giant angry ship in space. So it kind of feels a little familiar in that way, and I like some of the different options you get with Lando. Like against some control matchups, I've been able to just, all right, well, you can't kill me and I can't kill you, so I'm just gonna mill you every turn. Like it's got some really fun uh, play patterns. So I've been really enjoying that.
Yeah, I see the that Thoric list of the Lando Blue. Is that something what
Oh
you're
yeah,
talking about?
I saw I
Yeah.
saw that today. Yeah, that was definitely. I don't like a lot of what he. I think a lot of his points were really good, but I don't like paying 7 for No Glory. He had 3 copies of No Glory in his deck. He also had 1 copy of The Stranger, which I thought was a little strange. No pun intended. Um, I know he's like trying to like maximize his. He wanted double triggers on Anakin, which I think is great, but I don't
hmm
I don't know. I'm not completely sold on that.
Back
My
in the day,
version has been more.
I used to drop Luke back in the day with Spark Rebellion for 9 in my control list. So yeah,
Oh yeah,
to me, I think it'd work, but it's the part of the control where you have to pay a little bit extra to kill anything that's a non-unit, a non-leader. Yeah, I think it's worth it. It's one more than the
yeah.
Rivals Fall, but it's actually not rotated out, so makes sense.
I'll say the that new event, the what is it, the 6 cost that you gain 3 life and kill any unit. That card is nuts. I absolutely that it started out as a 2 of, it's a 3 of now in my list, and that card is awesome. Kind of reminds me
Lost
of
and
like,
Forgotten.
yeah, Lost and Forgotten. Yeah, it kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of playing Vigilance with Kira when I used to pay 6 to destroy something and gain 5 life. Except now I can destroy anything and I gain 3 life. It's kind of
That's pretty
similar.
good.
Um, Ruben, you heard about the season 9 of the RVA SWU League?
Yes, I have. We're gonna be starting here really soon. I think next week. We're gonna be starting, so pretty excited about that. It'd be nice to to sling some cards again, and with some of our folks that we've been playing that are not local, but have come to our event, so that's be kind of cool. Um, but I do know that our boy Chris has made a really cool um, advertisement for it, so that's really really awesome. And I do know that with the new set being dropped, I think people are pretty excited about the rotation and what it's going to look like locally because we're going to play this as a like a longer event, like a PQ, like in regards to rounds. We're going to do 6 rounds, just to get people, hey, this is what it's going to be like. You're going to be playing 6 different, different rounds. Yes, you're not going to be at a store or sitting down anywhere like that where you have to go round to round to round, but it's still kind of, getting used to having that event. We're going to do that in Melee, so pretty excited about that. Don't know what I'm going to play. Probably some form of deck that is going to be played throughout the season, and then I'll surprise everyone and play a different deck for the main event, which is how I think I won last time. But and I am reigning champion, so come at me.
Rigged. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. That's always a lot of fun. And the final event will be at Waterloo. So register today while you still can.
Right.
So we did get a glimpse at some Twin Suns product. They had a couple of spoilers that came out. Did you guys get to see those?
That is the only thing holding me into this game right now. The Twin Suns products. On God. I'm very excited. It's very cool. I like that they're embracing it like Commander with Commander decks. My only concern is please print enough. That's my only concern. They will because they seem to underprint things that people always want and overprint things people never want. That's just it. But I'm excited. The Rex one specifically, I cannot wait to put together.
Yeah, there's several in here that are like pretty fun. They've got Darth Sidious. I saw he got spoiled not too long ago. He's 6 vigilance command villainy for a 4/6, but he is hidden. And he says each other separatist gains +1/+0. And he says whenever a non-token unit is defeated, you create a battle droid. Ooh. So I like that he's hidden because that's very thematic. Mm-hmm. And he's buffing separatists, and he's also pumping out separatists. So love that.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I saw the cards today, and I just think this product is perfect for those folks who are like, hey, I want to get in Twin Suns. I don't know what to, how do I build the deck? It's a really good entry point for folks. So, and I'm gonna pick them up just because I think it's gonna be great to have. Hey guys, oh, you guys want to play Twin Suns? Well, I have my certain decks that I've kind of put together a certain way, but here's a good way to kind of introduce yourself to the game and see how things go because I just think that this is a smart product and I really want them to print more cards that have more of the multiplayer feel for it that impacts the whole board when you play a card, not just like, oh, this unit has shield, or sentinel, but this one says all units have sentinel for this phase or something like that. Something that it impacts the board whenever they play them. So I'm really excited for this product, and I think that for the future they can do like just specific, the leaders that they can do. They're just 4 Twin Suns that are just you play like in like Magic. You have Commander. You know that you're gonna be playing this Commander because it has a really good synergy as a multiplayer feel for it. So I really think that they have a really good product with this, and they should just keep expanding on it. And every set they should add some Twin Sun specific cards only, which I think would be great. Because hey, some cards aren't great in Premiere. Some cards aren't great uh for the Premiere format, but dang, they're really good limited, and that's kind of how I like it to be for Twin Suns.
Yeah, I mean it's like printing money. It's a popular format. Hopefully they support it. Well, gentlemen, are we ready to name that card?
I love naming that card.
What's that card?
You mean I love winning that card game?
I do like games.
That's what it's called.
Who wants to pick the card?
Well, if we
I'll
pick a
pick.
card, we had to pick a lawless card since Cole won't know it, so that means we have a chance.
You're right.
Oh
Right.
man,
Got him. Just saying.
I'll name that card.
Are
Okay.
you
I
naming?
got a card.
Oh, you're picking the card. Okay.
Um, I guess we'll do Chris, Ruben, and then Cole.
Cool.
Okay. What are this card's aspects?
This card's aspects are command and aggression.
Oh god, it's a lawless card.
That's right, buddy. We have a chance. My question will be, is this a unit card?
This is a unit card.
I don't know. What are its tags?
Its tags are Underworld, Droid, Bounty Hunter.
Oh my god, I know who it is.
Back to you, Chris. You might only have one more shot at this.
I have something in my head, but I can't think of what card it is. What's the cost?
Cost is 3.
Okay. I don't think I know the name of the card, but I can explain it. Maybe if I'm right, we'll see. If not, I could be wrong, which is 100% most of the time. It is the 4/3 unit card. I think it has Sentinel, and there's a picture of a guy of a droid with the guns. I can't think of the name. I could be off, but that's just me throwing it out there.
I'm not gonna give it to you just
That's
because this card does not have Sentinel on it, and you got
That's
the
fair.
stats wrong.
I can tell you. Okay, here's the problem. Here's the problem for me, Steve. Unfortunately, I can describe the character. I can describe to you where this character exists in Star Wars lore. I can give you all the information, but not its name because it's never said out loud. It is the droid
Okay.
bounty hunter that works with Ventress in the Clone Wars arc, where she is a bounty hunter working under Jango's crew, and it works with the Purple Lady as well as Boba Fett. I don't know his name, but I do know that he was on that train, and that's what I got for you. If you accept that, I don't know his name.
You know,
I know exactly
I
where he's
will
from. I know what he does. I can't tell you his name.
I mean, this game is called Name That
I know,
Card.
but in my defense, in that episode, they never named that character. So you can not give it to me,
All right,
but
I'll
I
tell
can
you
tell
what.
you that I can see what the image
I'll
is
tell you
right
what.
now.
I will give it to you, except I will give Chris and Cole one guess. Does that sound fair?
Cool.
That's fair.
Oh, Chris and Ruben.
Yeah, I know what he meant. I
whatever
wasn't
you
gonna
mean.
take another guess. Yeah,
I guessed. I mean, I guessed the card. You're right. I guess. Yeah, I'll take one more guess after Chris. Then I'll take a bonus.
it's fine with me.
Think. Well, I'm gonna guess, and I don't know if I'm completely right or wrong. Is it High Singer?
It is High Singer.
Oh my God,
That is
go
correct.
off, Chris. Good job. I would never have gotten that in a million years.
Chris, you have won every single name that card for Lawless Time. Congratulations.
Oh, we've only had one.
Hey. They don't. Everyone doesn't know that.
And we only had to, just basically just tell Cole he couldn't win.
We basically just had to wait for Cole to get uninterested in the game. Yeah, genius.
Well, guys, this was fun. I had a lot of fun, and look forward to getting some more games in.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I can't wait to play more Twin
Alright.
Sons.
Thanks, guys.
All right, bye-bye now.